solution to questions on reflection. And the first question says, a transformation in which a figure flips clockwise or counterclockwise across an axis is known as rotation, translation, enlargement, and reflection. So the correct answer is reflection. The correct answer is reflection. That is D. Then number 2. So question 2 says, in reflecting the point x, y over the x-axis about 180 degrees clockwise, the prime image is, so assuming we have xy plane, so this is x-axis, y-axis. Then you have a point x, y. So point x, y will be on the positive x-axis and negative. Let's say point x, y is this point. Then we are reflecting over the x-axis in about 180 degrees clockwise. So if we are moving clockwise, we are moving in this direction. So that is the clockwise direction. So over the x-axis, so this is over the x-axis. The rule will now be s, y, then the prime image or the image will now be, if we are reflecting over the x-axis, we are changing the y value. So we are still going to be on the positive x-axis but negative y-axis. That's why we have s, minus y. That is about 180 degrees. So this is about 270 and 360 degrees. So the correct answer is s, minus y, because we are reflecting over the x-axis in clockwise direction. So clockwise. So the answer is s, minus y, which is option D. Option D. Then number 3. So question 3 is, in reflecting the point s, minus y over the y-axis about 180 counterclockwise. So we have xy plane. So this is x-axis, y-axis. So let's locate minus s, minus y. So this is positive x, positive y. Then we have this region. Here is minus x, then minus y. So the point of minus x minus y will be on this quadrant. That is the third quadrant. Then we are moving in counterclockwise direction about y-axis, about 180 degrees. So counterclockwise is to go against clockwise. So this is 180 degrees. So it means this point here now, we now move to this point. So which means we are at x, quadrant of x, then minus y. So minus y. So quadrant of x, minus y. That is fourth quadrant, which is s, minus y. So s, minus y. That's option A. So we have option A. Then number 4. So question 4 says, in reflecting the point s, y over the x at about 360 degrees clockwise. So you draw your xy plane. So this is x-axis, y-axis. Then locate s, y. So this is the first quadrant. So the point will be somewhere here. Then we have minus x, minus y. Then we are reflecting over the x-axis about 360 degrees. So this is the point in clockwise. So clockwise, here is 180 clockwise, but we are moving to 360. So 270 clockwise, 270 degrees. Then here is what? 360 degrees in clockwise sense. So which means we are at minus x on the x-axis, then y on the y-axis. So that is option D. That's minus s, y. Then the last one, which is number 5. So the question is, find the image of C, D, and E when reflecting C, D, E with coordinate 3 comma minus, 3 comma 2, C of coordinate 6 comma minus, 6 comma 4, and E of coordinate 4 comma 5. So C, so C is of coordinate 3 comma 2, D is of coordinate 6 comma 4, and E is of coordinate 4 comma 5. So the image of C, that's C prime, will be, so we are reflecting over the y-axis about 180 degrees. So y will still remain y, but we change the value of x. So if we are reflecting about the y-axis, y will still remain 2. We now change the value of what? 3 to minus, so minus 3 comma 2. Then image of D, that's D prime, will be minus 6 comma 4. Then image of E, that is E prime, will be minus 4 comma 5. So the correct option is, minus 3 comma 2, and C, minus 3 comma 2 for C prime, then D prime, minus 6 comma 4, then E, minus 4. So the correct answer is supposed to be C prime minus 3 comma 2, D prime minus 6 comma 4, and E prime minus 4 comma 5. So that's the correct answer.